Okay, well, we're live anyway, so is everybody ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hi, live folks at Facebook. Here we go. You can see it top of my head. We're going to start right now. 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody in Facebook land. I am negative again. I am getting tested a lot. I've been tested for COVID so many times now that after my next one, I get a free Bill Gates chip. Nobody. Let's start the show.
In a cabin, going crazy, cause a flu that's worse than swine swept the planet, so damn it, here we are in quarantine. We've been quarreling, we've been snarling, oh my darling wife of mine. It's a toilet paper zombie apocalypse, so we're here in quarantine.
Hello and welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Here are some etiquette guidelines for Virtual Comedy Show. Please arrive 15 minutes early. That way you can make sure your stream is solid and prepare your home to be quiet, except for laughing and clapping, of course. Facebook and Instagram sometimes chime when you get a message. These chimes are audible to everyone in the Virtual Comedy Show, so please turn off notifications and all other sounds on your device. Don't know how? Google it. That's why you're here 15 minutes early. Though we love kids and pets, a comedy club is not a good place for them. They don't understand the need for quiet, and the jokes are not intended for them, especially cats. No sense of humor at all. Please, no pets or kids at the Virtual Comedy Show. Please don't heckle or chat at your table. It's more fun for you if you can hear others laugh, and more fun for others if they can hear you laugh. So keep your mic on and laugh all you like. But with 100 mics on, we may hear coughing or barking dogs or screaming babies or attacking zombies, and this can easily drown out the comedian. Please place your phone or other device 6 feet from you so we don't hear every breath you take. And mute your device if your area becomes filled with noisy zombie dog babies. And once you vanquish those zombies, unmute yourself. If you're not sure how, ask us via the chat system, aka typing, and we will help you. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. We've all been in our pajamas for weeks. No one will judge your hair, we promise. So get comfortable and to laugh, but not heckle. And let's make our strange quarantine world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the Virtual Comedy Show.
Hey everyone! It's time for the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Brad Tassell.
That's not Brad Tassell.
And Steve Goody.
That might be.
Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome their very special guest,
Renard Hirsch.
live from their respective quarantined homes. And now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Oh, the crowd goes wild. Hey,
Yay.
welcome everybody. Good to see everybody. Nice to see Jeff is here and Ellen and Renard's garage. That's great to see Renard is here. We have trouble getting people to show up to this show sometimes. So I hope everybody's doing well this week. There has been no news. Nothing's going on. So I don't know what to talk about exactly. Hey, although this, are you ready? KFC has pulled the slogan, finger licking good. Steve, did you hear that?
I did not.
Yeah, did anybody hear that? Jeff, did you hear that? Anybody hear that? They pulled it. Yeah, for a while. They're going to get rid of finger licking good for a little while. They didn't explain why, but hopefully they will build more business with their temporary slogan, butt dripping greasy.
Okay. Keeping it classy. Yay.
I know. I contemplated that one for a long time.
And you did it anyway.
Decided yes. So, all right. I don't think they're going to now ask me to be the colonel.
No, probably not.
Although I live in Kentucky, I could be a Kentucky colonel. I need to have someone say I should be. So, okay. Number 2, the Republican National Convention, you knew we wanted to talk about it, is going on this week. And until I saw it, I was unaware that we were living in the movie The Purge. I haven't seen this much fear-mongering and gaslighting since the last time Mel Gibson was pulled over.
Hey.
I got the guns out this week. By the way, so what I've learned so far is that Joe Biden is for anarchy. The Democrats want to stop people being Christian. And Donald Trump Jr. has a coke dealer on speed dial.
Isn't that where the word speed dial came from?
That's right, speed dial. You dial for speed. Very good. Steve, you're wise. I have a feeling I can't hear you. People with mics are on, I'm getting nothing.
Hey.
Is it me? Is it me? Okay.
Yeah, it's you.
I wore the presidential tie. By the way, okay, wait. a bright spot for me at the RNC was Melania Trump's speech. Let's hear it from Melania Trump, where she spoke. Now, Lauren, calm down. Lauren's big on my screen, but nobody else's. All I see is when she didn't look good on them. No, come on. She spoke for 25 minutes, which is the longest she's ever spoken without Donald having an affair.
We didn't.
So, by the way, no, really, in deference to the First Lady, I was extremely impressed that she could speak so eloquently, all the while tapping out "God, someone please save me" in Morse code with her eyelids.
Nice.
That was good. I enjoyed that one. Well, downhill after that.
That was butt dripping good.
Way, we're doing good. So also during the convention, they said that Joe Biden would be the president with the worst nepotism ever. Is anybody watching RNC, by the way?
No.
Have you heard this? No. So to drive that point home, out came 7 speakers who have made more than $100 million from the government, all named Trump.
Mm-hmm.
That was too obvious.
More factual.
Literally, as soon as I said the word nepotism, I thought everyone knows where this is going. So I'm taking that one off the wall. It's gone. Okay. Hey, in protest of the hey Renard, there you are. In protest of the shooting of Jacob Blake in Kenosha, NBA players refused to play the playoff games. I thought that was very nice. Right-wing activists, though, have lashed out at the players, saying, "You have owners and you have to play." To which the players responded, "We have what?"
Nice.
I'm just waiting. So, and by the way, after they said that, the activists went, "Well, I mean, not owner. You see what I mean? No, I mean the team. They own the team, which owns, well, not you, obviously. They own, you have contracts. Let's just say that. Okay, sorry. Let's go." Okay, so that's what they said. Anybody care about that? No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How about this? That was my favorite joke of the day. Okay, here we go. Now, here we go. Jerry Falwell Jr. reminds us of Psalm 69, and the pool boy shall lead them to the promised land. That's
Psalm 69.
Yeah, Psalm 69. Of course, that was the obvious way to go. Yeah. So, by the way, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel sorry for Jerry Jr. I don't know about the rest of you, but look, he was forced. He had no choice. He was forced into the family business, and he tried his best. It's just not him. I mean, I get it. Look, my parents are in the restaurant business, and I knew I would be, so I went into comedy. And, I mean, Jerry Jr., he wanted to follow Jesus, but his rotten staff had other aspirations.
Yeah.
His rod and his staff.
Yeah,
we got it.
Okay, well, shut up then. Colin, how can you be laughing so loud and we hear nothing? Okay, so.
Got me.
You had to get a rise out of that joke.
I got a rise out of that joke. That's right. Yes.
I raised teenage sons.
Yeah. Ooh, man. Boy, I hope
okay.
you
Two.
Brad lives in the state of KY. It's fine.
That's right. That's right. So, I lubed one up before we did that joke. Okay, so here we go. By the way, next joke, because we're going in a bad direction. The speeches at the RNC have been saying that only Trump can bring safety to our neighborhoods and cities that are filled with crime, and only Trump can get us back to thriving and morality. And you know what? I am swayed by that. If he can get rid of the moron that has caused this over the past 4 years, I'll vote for him.
Yeah. Agreed. Jawohl.
Amen, brother.
It's more obvious this week than anything. Hey, Facebook, you still there?
Not for 15 minutes.
Not for 15 minutes. Yeah, you're right. It runs 15 minutes behind, doesn't it? Okay, let's try this one and then run screaming out if it doesn't work. But, okay, something different. I was researching today, and I found out that Jeff Bezos is now worth $200 billion. Can you believe that? Remember when we thought $50 billion was a lot of money? And the average salary for the more than 750,000 Amazon employees is $29,129 a year.
Oh.
And Amazon paid only 1.5% federal taxes last year. His employees paid an average of 12 to 22% federal taxes. Bezos paid $160 million for his house in Beverly Hills, yet he only paid $150 million in taxes. Now, divide that by pi squared, and how many years will Jeff Bezos spend in hell when he dies?
All of them.
Oh, that's right. You know, this week it's more of jokes are more like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah,
It's virtual comedy.
It's virtual comedy. Well, I had a set.
Yeah.
I had a setback today. Okay, one more, and then we'll bring on something better. And although I have one more, but I don't like this joke.
Yay!
So everybody pretend this is the funny one. Here we go. So Nikki Haley spoke at the RNC. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And she said that racism does not exist in the United States. And she went on to tell us about her struggle that led her to speak at the RNCA by fighting against a lifetime of racism. So,
Okay.
but it doesn't exist. Okay, see, there's no joke there. I don't know. No, Lauren didn't get that joke. You know what?
We'll fix that in post.
I did. It's just.
I'm going to rethink all of it this week. I'm going to rethink all of it. So what we should do is we should move on. Renard, I apologize. It usually
No apologizing.
goes better than this.
No apologizing.
Well,
there's no
it
apologizing in
doesn't go
comedy.
better than this. I don't know. I was just placating. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him on. You love him. You know him. You got to talk to him. It's Steve Goody in a fancy shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Very cool.
Let's hear it one more time for Brad. That was awesome.
Yeah, Brad, good
That was
job.
fantastic. Well, it's time for another goofy top 10 list. As you probably know, all of our favorite top talk show hosts are in their homes doing shows in their sweatshirts and no pants and often no shoes. But that's why we're keeping the top 10 alive, which died in 2015. Tonight's category, as if ripped from the headlines, it's an amazing thing. Top 10 differences between the Republican National Convention and the Democratic National Convention. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Yes, we shall. Number 10. Chachi may love Joni, but Joni does not love Chachi. Okay, that went well. Number 9. Rampant drug use, and also some at the Democratic Convention. Number 8. One promoted social distancing, the other promoted socialist dissing.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's punny, it's punny.
Yeah, it's funny. Yes.
Number 7. One propped up a senior citizen who has trouble finding words, and the other... Oh, wait.
Nah, they both did that.
You just work at your own speed. That's great.
That's right,
Number
that's right.
6. Mary Trump made the case against Donald as president. Tiffany Trump made the case against talking for another 4 years.
Ooh.
Number 5. One had a series of gifted speakers. The other was bring your girlfriend to work night.
Yeah.
Your coked up girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'll toss it in.
Screaming.
Number 4. One created a viral sensation overnight. The other has been denying a virus for 6 months.
Yeah.
That's more factual, yes, I know.
Yeah.
Number 3. Obama's spoken words were beyond eloquent. Herman Cain spoke eloquently from the beyond.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Because he died, you see. Number 2. One increased my panic about the future of our democracy, and the other was the Democratic Convention. And the number 1 difference between the Republican National Convention and the Democratic National Convention, Michelle Obama presented as a kind mom. Melania Trump presented as Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mein Kampf.
It's dark.
It's dark. Steve Goody, everybody. Steve Goody. You know, I'm just going to say this as I come back to me here. It's a tough week for all of us.
Yeah. You could say that.
Applause on that. So, but you know what? It's. I see if Renard's still here. Nope, he's gone. He left.
I'm here.
He's out of the meeting.
He's here.
You're still here? Oh, good. He's still here. Good. Anyway, because we have guests often just bail. So anyway, by the way, we do have an amazing show starting right now tonight.
Great.
Lauren, you've been here before. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm the worst actual introducer host ever. I should announce things first but better, let's look at her. There's Lauren Mayer, everybody.
Thank you.
Everybody congratulate, wait, before you start, let's congratulate Lauren. She just has some songs that are going to be, tell us about that before you sing.
Oh, okay. I just had some of I do kid songs, and 3 of them got picked for a project for Scholastic that's starting a streaming service for pre-K.
Yay!
So I have my work out there, and I don't have to go anywhere, so that's great. And Brad, before I start, I have to tell you, I loved your set. It's just that you're dealing with such dark, heavy topics that I am laughing underneath my angst. It's just hard to laugh.
So
you need more alcohol to drink with angst, to laugh through angst.
Okay, thank you.
So I just wanted you to know that. And part of it is that I follow politics. I'm going to set up my song a little bit to explain. The last couple of times I've done this show, I've just done my non-political comedy, but I do put out a song a week, which is something I started doing in 2012 during that presidential election, because I thought political discourse had been an all-time low and it would never get worse. And if I had drums, I would cue the rim shot. And basically, I was yelling at the television so much that my husband and kids said, could you find something more constructive? So I wrote this song called It's a Scary Time to Be a Jewish Mother. As if you're a woman and a Jew, the right has got it in for you. Anyway, I sent it into a couple of blogs and websites, and one of them said, oh, I really like your stuff. Do you have more? And I said, oh, yeah, I'll write a song a week. And they said, please do. And I thought, yeah, what have I gotten myself into? Because coming up with a topic from the news that would make a good satiric song every week used to be hard. Let's just say 2016, it has not been difficult at all. And I should preface this by saying, you know, I don't want to presume that you know my political beliefs, except that this is a comedy show and it's good, so you know we're all on the left, because there are no right-wing funny comedians. They've got Scott Baio and the Dilbert guy, and we've got Sarah Cooper and Brad Tassell. So that's my argument for why comedy is
well, and Trump is speaking right now, I think, so they're all watching him.
Oh, good. So, plus I'm female, I'm Jewish, I'm not rich, and I have this weird thing about believing in, like, I don't know, science, fact, you know, truth. So, and let's just say Trump trying to appeal to my fear by calling me a suburban housewife didn't go so well, because I do not vacuum in heels and pearls. So most of the songs I do are making fun of Trump, but because it's so easy. But I do need a break, if nothing else, for my own sanity. So this was a song I did a couple of weeks ago about some good news from the Democratic Convention. Last week we learned what real astonishment is, inspiring us with feelings of such awe. Now we know who our next vice president is. It's Kamala. You were ahead of me on there, I'm sure. The Biden campaign's seeing a nice bounce now, as lots of girls and women say ta-da. At last her name we're learning to pronounce now. It's Kamala. It's not that hard, Tucker Carlson. Kamala. Everybody, Kamala will help Biden's appeal improve. And Kamala, otherwise known as Mama Law, can even bust a move. She's not afraid to fight for working people. So strong she got tears from Brett Kavanaugh. Plus in debate events, she'll decimate Mike Pence, exposing her opponents' every flaw is Kamala. Just a couple more lines. It's time to shake our bleak, discouraged mood off. No more will we see politics as blah. Plus there'll be steady work for Maya Rudolph. Kamala, everybody, Kamala. This racist crap they try to bring about Kamala, but to Democrats, ambition in women's not a bad thing, and she's good with a zing. With her help on the ticket this November, we'll bid Trump and his kleptocrats ta-ta. She's smart as she can be, and she'll make history when government once more is normal and calm with Kamala. Thank you.
Take a bow, everybody.
Yay.
Lauren Mayer. Keep it going. That was
Thank
very
you. Oh,
sweet.
you're so kind.
That was very sweet. I thought that was very sweet. I think so. Go to laurenmayer.com. Is it?
.com.
YouTube, it's Psycho Supermom.
It's Psycho. That's so funny, Psycho Supermom. So go subscribe to her channel. She has over 20 million followers right now.
Almost, I have 20 million trolls.
That's right. Well, but that's good. Hey, any port in a storm, I say, right? So good job. So hey, by the way, we had a problem this week, and I have no jokes for this except that watch out for your Alexa, because if you order stuff, you get notifications, and she tells you what you bought. And if you have a tendency to buy a lot of stuff, Alexa, be quiet. if it all comes on the same day and you've got different people in your family that have bought stuff, you can get kind of a, so the other day there was a notification. I said, blah, blah. And we had gotten panties, a dog collar, and some ED medication. So that was bad all at the same time.
That sounds like a setup for a sex club.
That's right. Or sex club. Yeah, that's right. That's, I think that was the point of that bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
That reminds me, I gotta go out to the porch and find what they brought me. Hang on a second.
Yeah, we're not recording this.
Somebody else finds it.
This one's not on. This one's not live out there, is it? Facebook. Okay. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you somebody who's sitting in his garage. I'm loving the garage. By the way, I'm loving the. Let's see him. He's a lovely man. It's Renard Hirsch. Hey, I like the garage look and I like the shirt. How are you?
Oh, thank you, man. I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Great. I don't introduce people correctly during this, so it's going to be awkward in the beginning. First of all, so Renard, everybody, is a friend of mine, comic. He's been doing comedy 20 years on the road. He's been in movies and stuff like that. You were in, what did you do in Hannah, Montana? You were in the Hannah Montana movie.
Yeah, I was in a couple of the death scenes, and I think with that, I did some of the crowd scenes where she sang
to everybody. Cool.
Yeah, and I was there that day the Ferris wheel fell on some people.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of exciting stuff on set.
You have an alibi, right?
What, Steve?
Yeah. I was spinning in the corner.
Oh, good. Okay.
Holding a wrench
when they shot that scene. It was hot out there.
Behind your back. Uh-oh. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say his name again. We're all going to clap, and then Renard is going to talk for about 10 minutes. Is that okay, Renard?
Excellent.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, he's brilliant, he's kind, he's a nice man. I've always loved his stuff. Let's hear it for Renard Hirsch.
Yeah. Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for having me here in the garage. It took me a while to get here. I did in the garage because I invited a couple hoes, and so they're here. And, they're showing some support and love. All right. Yeah. So of course, we have travel bans everywhere. I did a trip to Gatlinburg. I don't know if any of you guys have been to Gatlinburg. Gatlinburg is a really nice kind of resort area for you to hang out. I was up there in the mountains and wanted to, in the mountains and in the snow and drinking while I was up there and got drinking, came down on too fast and ski UI. So that was really, not really happy about that, but it happens, You got to take the good with the bad. Single guy here, any single people out there?
Yay.
Oh wait, no, not me.
Two people single he's single for the
sake of the joke.
purposes of the joke. Single people can be pretty tough. One thing I do have to say, like, I think weird ladies. I have one request, and that is, ladies, I tell you this: if you do not have to shave your eyebrows off, do not shave your eyebrows off. Okay. Nothing worse than just throws guys off. You know, I was on a date with a girl not too long ago, and you know, we sat down for dinner, and she's like, "Hey, I got to the bathroom real quick." Goes to the bathroom, use the bathroom, takes her eyebrow off, and comes back and sits right down at the table in front of me. I'm sitting there looking at her the next 20 minutes, like, did you take your eyebrows off? It's like, oh, it was itching. I had to take off. But I'm sitting there looking at her like, something is different here. I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, I'm on a date with one of the members from the Addams family. See you, Uncle Family. So keep those eyebrows. Keep your eyebrows. Yeah, so do that. I try to be safe when I'm out here. Try to be safe. I was dating a girl, and she we got ready to have a good time, and then she said, you know what, there's worries when you're with me, okay, because my uterus hadn't removed, so you don't have to worry about getting pregnant. And you know, I'm a guy, you know, I don't know too much about women. I'm looking at her like, don't you need that to live? I'm like, you just out walking around useless? What is going on? So yeah, so, ladies, keep your eyebrows. Hold on to that uterus. All right, you know when you're gonna need it. I don't know what's gonna happen. Man, Hagel told me that I kiss too passionately. Like, what? Like, I thought you were supposed to, you know, kiss and love and passion. So each time I kissed the twisted corner, I kissed her, I was like, mwah. Now get out of my face. She was like, oh, I'll take the passion back. Like, okay. Trying to get myself in shape. I went out there to with the Planet Fitness, y'all. Anybody work Planet Fitness? Okay, all right, that's about fine.
Brad.
Do not, if you have a membership in Planet Fitness, cancel it immediately. All right, because Planet Fitness, you will not get in shape going to Planet Fitness. All right, you in there, they're giving out pizza on Mondays. They got Tootsie Roll they're giving away. They are not concerned with you getting in shape. Matter of fact, last 10 times I walked in there, scanned my Kroger card, they let me right. Yeah, they do not care about you getting in shape. I was like, see, I haven't got in. Oh man, education is all crazy, man. I used to work in education, but I had to get out of that. Yeah, I had to get out of that, man. It was actually hard to make me race against my own people, you know. And I know y'all are sitting home like, who are your people? I'm just a light-skinned black guy. Just a light-skinned black guy. Yeah. It's hard to figure out, you know. I don't understand, you know. I'm like crouching tiger, hidden, you know. You never see me come. Yeah, man. It's a tough job, man. Because you know, what about teaching? I thought about teaching is the only job where, like, if you can't make it day, they'll let any random person come in and do your job for the day. You know, you realize that? Like, no other profession will let this happen, you know. Yeah, nobody does, you know. Nobody here has ever, you know, gone to the hospital and end up in to see the substitute nurse, or you know, get your tooth pulled by the substitute dentist. That happens, you know, because they realize that it's a bad idea. You know, Y'all know, like no other profession let this happen. You know, nobody. Imagine that. You show up to the courthouse getting for your trial, and some guy stops you at the front steps, and he's like, "Hey, excuse me, man. Hey, is your Todd?" Okay, cool, man. Cause my name is Rashid James. I'm gonna be substitute lawyer for today. Yeah, man. Good to meet you, man. Yeah, man. I'm looking at your file, and yeah, man. I guess I'll try to plea you down to life. Or if I'm reading this right, yeah, you would be like, no, you would demand to get to your public defender so you can live the regular way that you're supposed to. Right? It's a total bad idea, you know. Madness going on in the schools. All the stuff going on in the world, man. You see, the NBA went on strike the exact same day that Colin Kaepernick started his protest. You know, it's crazy, man, because a lot of people never understood the protest. You know, they didn't understand protest was about police brutality. You know, and like old boss, he didn't understand what the protest was about. He did it. You know, he just came there. He was upset. He was like, man, that is ridiculous that young man will not stand for the national anthem. And then he turns to me and my other friends, and he's like, hey, you three guys might never not stand for that national anthem. And I'm sitting there like, ooh, I got to keep my job. Yeah, so I looked him dead in the face. I said, look at man, I am a white black man, all right? And never would I ever get to a game before halftime. Okay, you know how much other stuff I do during the day. I gotta pick up the kids. I gotta get a new outfit. You know, I may never make it till halftime. Okay, that is the least of your worries. What I'm doing during the national. This is great, man. I'm enjoying this contract. This is really good. But man, I was going to hang out with some church folks, man. Church folks are some really good people, man. They're interesting people. I know I was trying to book this show for this guy, but turns out he and his family are really religious people, so I come to the house to try the show, but the way she answered the phone just threw me off. The way she answered, I called the house and picks up the phone and ring, ring. She picks up. Praise the Lord. I'm like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, Jesus, I just hung the phone up. I didn't know what to say. I just gave her the quickest Bible verse I could think of. I was like, I'm still to book that show to this. I still have not booked. They're different, man. They're different. I went to one church, man. They had this guy, man. He was a violent prayer. I was like, I've never seen a violent prayer before. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen, man, but it's a little different, man. It starts out as a simple prayer, Guy comes up there and he's like, good morning, everyone. Let us join hands. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for allowing us to come here and worship you, Lord. We ask that you keep evil one away from us. Devil, we bind you. We put our foot on your neck. We stab you with the stick of righteousness. We pop you with the sound of the Spirit. We spray you the AK of forgiveness.
AK of forgiveness.
Like, what Bible are you reading from, man? I think you just shot bullets at Jesus. Yeah, that was too scary, man. That was too scary for me, y'all. I was so scared I had to stay home Sunday. I stayed home and I watched church TV. Yeah, church TV is cool. I like church TV. Church TV is pretty cool because, you can watch somebody who you want to watch on church TV. Like now, with COVID, there's every pastor has a YouTube feed or Instagram. That is the real Sunday ticket, forget NFL. Then you have a real Sunday ticket. You go to one service for 10 minutes, go to another one for 10 minutes. But whenever I'm home, I always end up watching the same. And the person I always watching is Joel Osteen.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, Joel Osteen is my favorite guy to watch. You know, because Joel Osteen's like the happiest man on the planet. You know, you see Joel Osteen cut there, he's so happy. He's like, "Do you see fit to die? I know you do. Hey, don't let the devil steal your joy." I'm sitting home like I feel better already. Oh, this is great. The thing about Joel is, see, Joel has a story for every sermon that he gives. You know, it does not matter what Joel's teaching about. He's gonna break out into a story. You know, he'll be up there in the pool. He'll be like, you know, the other guy, Victoria and I, we went to the Philippines and we saw a little boy who only had one leg. Just one. So I breathed life into that little boy. And guess what? That other leg, it just popped right on there. Hey, man. Hey, man. I'm like, what? I'm like, that is a Christmas miracle, Joel. Hey, guys. That's my video. My name is Renard. Thank you guys so much for listening.
You're like Mark Maron in your garage doing the show.
Yeah.
I know. Let me start a podcast.
Start a podcast right there. Renard and the Hose. It would be great. Renard and the Hose. Let's hear it for Renard one more time, everybody. Go. Oh, that was beautiful. I think we're. I think the weather is getting us. Am I bouncy at all?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So
the choreography is very impressive.
Yeah, jazz hands.
Jazz hands. So, woo, so cool. Well, that was beautiful, Renard. I thought that was wonderful. And Renard, you haven't been really done stand up since March either, like a lot of guys.
Yeah, March. I was at the Looney Men where we worked together last in Little Rock.
Oh yeah, he fired me. So what?
We gotta stop stealing stuff, Brad.
That's right. I gotta stop
Hey,
stealing
but we
stuff.
had fun. It was a fun week that week.
That was a great week. Although I booked a club 98 miles away, and to go to Tulsa one week, and he called me and he said, "Read your contract. You have to be 100 miles away. You can't work." And I had literally booked it just to do the week before. And he said, "You have to cancel it." And I said, "Well, I'm not going to cancel."
No.
And he said, "Then you're fired." So, all right, thank you. Hey, everybody, good for me. Okay, okay. Let's on that happy note.
Well, that sucks.
Hey, you know what? Does everyone know what time it is?
It's time for a minute of Jeff.
It's time for a minute with Jeff Shaw.
Yay!
Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff Shaw, and I am a 54-year-old man. And the cool thing about being a 54-year-old man is it makes me feel good when people don't believe me. They say, "No way, get out of here. I don't believe you. There's no way you're a man." I'm at the age where young people tell me I look great for my age. "You look great for your age." "Oh, thanks. I'm so glad you didn't leave it at 'you look great.'" And when a young person tells you that you look great for your age, what they're basically saying is, "I want to give you a compliment, but I don't want you to get any ideas because you're old and that would be gross."
Thanks, Jeff.
I actually like working alongside millennials and comedy clubs and cruise ships because they're so ambitious. I find that the older I get, the less ambitious I become. When I turned 30, I was like, I want to be rich and famous. When I turned 40, I was like, I want to be well off. But then I turned 50 and I was like, I want to be in bed by 9:30. There is a phrase though millennials use that kind of drive me crazy. It's no worries. No worries, dude, we'll get it done. No worries, bro. No worries. Yeah, of course you have no worries. You're 24. I'm 54. I have lots of worries. At 24, you can eat one slice of cheese and know you're going to go to the bathroom sometime over the next 3 months. Yeah, but one slice of Velveeta at 54 and I'm backed up like Main Street at rush hour. You know, getting older. The other day I was at a restaurant and I saw a table of college kids order a round of Jell-O shots, and my first thought was, I'd love a bowl of Jell-O. I don't know what spasm you just had, Steve, but you just stepped on my punchline.
I'm sorry. It's because you froze, at least on my feed.
Actually, we
heard your punchline.
Worked out fine.
Yeah, the punchline worked. It was very Jell-O-like.
Yeah, it was perfect because you froze and then you got the punchline out.
Oh, okay. Well, so much for this video I needed.
That's right.
A couple weeks ago.
That's right.
Yeah,
you can just start over if you want.
It's going to be a good audition tape.
Yeah, I don't know what to do now.
Oh, God.
That's okay.
Am I still frozen or what?
No, you're fine.
No, you're fine. It was just for a second.
Oh, okay.
You look
Recover.
great.
I'll edit it.
All right.
Go, Steve, go.
Did you just say that was it? Ladies and gentlemen.
Yay, Jeff Shaw!
He's not happy. Let's hear it for Jeff Shaw, everybody. Let's hear it for Jeff Shaw. Oh wait, I spotlit. I'm not there anymore. I'm somewhere else. Sorry. Let's go to me. I'm over here. Boy, tonight is really just rough. Hi everybody. I'm Brad Tassell. I came to the control room. Let's thank Jeff Shaw again. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Hey.
You know, it's always when you want the tape that it doesn't work out, and I apologize. So, by the way, if you're watching this on Facebook Live, know that these are the problems we have, and you should give us money. It's not the good shows you want to donate to. It's the ones where everything goes to hell. And as you know, none of us are working. And I know for one, you know, Lauren has a family and songs. And Steve had to pay over $10,000 in sales tax, right, Steve? Was it 10,000?
That is true. Yeah. Wow.
That is true. I have a $2,000 a month Pokemon card addiction. Renard lives in his garage,
and he's got to feed the hose.
He's got to feed the hose. And Jeff is now going to go out and get Ritalin after that set. He's so angry inside. So needs a couple things of Ritalin. So if you get a chance, go to the website virtualcomedyshow.com and you can donate to the show, and we split all the money up between the comics. All $8.75, and it's fantastic. Also, you can see all of us online, as Lauren said. You can see her on YouTube or laurenmayer.com. You can get to Jeff at Anytime Comedian. Jeff Shaw is everywhere. Renard Hirsch, comedian, right? What is it?
Renard Comedy.
Renard Comedy, everybody. Brad Tassell, stevegoody.com. You can get all our stuff. We all have books. We all have albums. We all have things you can see, and it helps us out in a big way. So, Steve, I'm going to come to you.
Hi.
Hi. You want to do something?
Hey.
I thought we were leading up to the Thursday song, but did you want me to do the other thing?
I know. You should do the other thing.
I'll do the other thing. Hang on a second. I got to get the other thing queued up. While I get the other thing queued up, let's hear it for Brad Tassell for holding it together when anyone else would have completely fallen apart.
Well, I know we're not getting paid, so really there's no pressure here.
His standards have dropped precipitously, and it's a wonderful thing to see. All right.
By the way, go ahead.
Okay. We should be in Edinburgh, Scotland right now at the Fringe Festival, but it got canceled. Here's a little promo for what we're doing online as part of the online Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Enjoy the next minute.
Ooh, Igor, this is not my man. The vampire's ball is a swanky affair.
Master, I brought the shovels.
Good, Igor, good. And did you bring my latte?
Yes, Master. Skim milk, true splendor.
Good, Igor, good. Let's get started. Oh, yes, Igor, yes. Raise the platform. It's time.
Well,
we're hiding from ghosts. We're hiding from ghosts. Oh man, I think we're toast. We're hiding from ghosts.
Come inside.
Yeah, so go to whatever that website was. UltimateHalloweenParty.com.
UltimateHalloweenParty.com.
That's right. That's what
Please go there and watch the video. Our show at the Edinburgh Fest it's about 10 and a half, 11 minutes long, and we're going to go live to the festival next year in Edinburgh, and it is the sweetest thing. Highly reviewed. We got 4 stars. So it was one of the best shows in the festival, and they loved it. It was witty. It was brilliant. It was also kind of a mix between Frankenstein and the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So if you get a chance, it costs you nothing to go to UltimateHalloweenParty.com and watch that show. So good. Well, hey, everybody. It's been great that the hurricane has made a little... We even had that video have a little skocky-mocky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what you do when things go. You know, Bill Hicks. I used to work. Anybody ever know Bill Hicks?
Yes.
I used to work with Bill Hicks every once in a while, and he was a mild friend. And sometimes he would have a show where they wouldn't laugh for 45 minutes. He'd walk half of them. Brilliant stuff. And he'd say, "Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you can't leave the stage until you get a laugh." And then he'd go, "Ha!" Buddy, we'll see you later. Thursday song.
Have a very merry Thursday. It's a special time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose.
You know, we tried to incorporate all of the wonderful family traditions that people associate with Thursdays.
Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear, 'cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year, and every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the revelry. Have a very merry Thursday. Put on your orange fez and decorate the Thursday tree with Milk-Bone, Spam, and Pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose.
Merry Thursday.